A 10-year-old boy, his 13-year-old sister, and their mother are all dead. Tonight, police say the father killed them and himself. And tonight, their small community is simply stunned.
I feel like somebody punched me in the stomach, actually.
And we are learning now more about the mother, that she thought her husband was dangerous, even asked a judge to keep him away. Welcome, everyone, to KOIN Local 6 at 6. I'm Kelly Day. Jeff Gianola is off tonight. Police are, in fact, calling this a murder-suicide. It happened on Charles Street in the small town of Dundee, just southwest of Newburgh. And we have live team coverage tonight, starting with KOIN Local 6 reporter Carla Castano, live in Dundee.
Kelly, court records show that the wife had asked for a protective order for her children against her estranged husband. She thought that he was dangerous, and she said that she was worried for their safety. Now, neighbors tell us that the couple had broken up a little over a month ago, and court documents seem to back that up. She did file for divorce in late May. Meanwhile, you can see that the scene is clear here now, but investigators say that the investigation is just getting started. A 13-year-old girl, her 10-year-old brother, and their mother, all three murdered. Police say this man, 37-year-old father and husband Randall Ingalls, is responsible. Neighbors tell us with so many fireworks going off and a gun range just down the street, they didn't notice any gunshots yesterday.
Well, it was 4th of July, so any loud noises were, we just kind of assumed that it was fireworks.
Kelly Wood is just one of several neighbors who worried last night after officers arrived on scene.
It's sad. I wish that he would have found some other way of dealing with his distress. My heart breaks for the entire family.
The Ingalls family's quiet Dundee neighborhood was taken over by investigators just before 5 when police found the bodies. They were contacted by a concerned friend.
There was a social media post, and one of the friends called and called us to do a welfare check.
That friend was alarmed by this status update. Randall Ingalls' last Facebook post says, quote, "If she's gone, I can't go on." But police believe before taking his own life, he took those of his young daughter and son, and then his wife, who had just recently filed for divorce. Meanwhile, autopsy results are scheduled for tomorrow. We're expecting those results to come in just after noon. Reporting for you live in Dundee, Carla Castano, KOIN Local 6.
Thank you, Carla. Now, the Engels were married 14 years, but we just learned that Amy Engels and her children again moved out of the Dundee home on Charles Street weeks ago. And as Carla said, that was the same time that Amy was trying to get a court order to keep her husband away. She told a judge that she felt her husband, Randall, posed, quote, immediate danger to her children. KOIN Local 6 reporter Lisa Balick has more now on that new information. Lisa?
Kelly, we have learned that the judge denied that request, saying, quote, danger not established. Now, police have not revealed yet why Amy and the children were back here at this house yesterday.
I will always miss him so much. I've known him since 2nd grade. He lived a good life. God bless Trevor Keeley.
11-year-old Trevor Keeley is struggling with the loss of his friend who he shared everything with, from barbecues and bike rides to sleepovers here at the home where his friend's life ended.
He was a nice, easygoing kid. He always liked to play.
Very polite.
Yeah, very polite. Listened all the time.
No one can understand what could have caused someone to kill innocent children. The next-door neighbor says she talked with Randall Engels just yesterday morning, the day the family's lives ended.
He was cleaning out his truck or doing something in his truck and just kind of said good morning and how are you doing, and he said, did you just get off work? And I said, yeah. I said, did you get the day off? And he was like, yep. So, and then just said, have a great day, and that was, he seemed in just normal mood.
Many here in the small community of 3,000 say they had seen the family at local businesses around town. Randall had once owned a pizza place that went out of business a few years ago. He was a Washington State native doing mechanic work these days, say friends.
I feel like somebody punched me in the stomach, actually.
Dundee Mayor Ted Crawford worked with Randall Engels on the city budget committee for several years. Engels had also run against him for a city council seat.
He was a good member of the budget committee when I was on it.
How so?
Just good community feedback, scrutinizing the numbers and doing what a good budget committee person would do.
Family friends say Amy had been a bank teller. She filed for divorce in May after 14 years of marriage.
I don't know him deeply, but I'm sure that this community's mourning for them. Yeah.
There's no question there's mourning in this community. Families around here are stunned by this. They say they have often seen the family around the neighborhood here playing outside together, being a close family. They just can't understand what had happened in recent months. Reporting for you live in Dundee, Lisa Balick, KOIN Local 6.
Thank you, Lisa. And stay with KOIN Local 6 for the very latest on this murder-suicide investigation. We'll bring you updates online as this story develops. And when we're not on the air, you can always check KOINLocal6.com, Facebook, and Twitter.